You might not notice Helen Lambin if you passed her on the street. That is, unless you caught a glimpse of her forearms. Yes, Helen's 84-year-old arms are covered with tattoos. In fact, Helen has a lot more ink than that, on her shoulders and upper back and from the knees down. She offered to give a visitor a tour.
Let's see, that's the blue heron. That's time, space.
It's not that uncommon to see older folks with tattoos, but Helen got her first one for her 75th birthday.
And, I didn't want diamonds. The first one was the peace daisy. It made me feel sort of adventurous and wild. Here I've got a tattoo.
Helen's first tattoos went where they could be easily hidden.
Because, I didn't want everybody knowing I had a tattoo.
Clearly that concern didn't last.
I know, it did get a little out of hand, didn't it?
Helen Lambin says she's always been a bit of a rebel. As a young woman, she spent 8 months in a convent before everyone realized it was not a good fit. She was married for 33 years and widowed at 62.
That's for my husband, Henry, as he called me Bunny or Rabbit. A railroad crossing for my father, who worked for the railroad. Okay. The cardinal was my mother's favorite bird, somewhere there.
I don't want to be too personal, but are there any tattoos we can't see?
No, there aren't. I told somebody I only get them in places that can be shown in polite society. And a friend of mine said, who do you know in polite society? Because at my age and in my state of life, there's no point in having them where you can't show them.
Helen's daughters seem delighted by their eccentric and colorful mother. They call her body art the Book of Mom.
I mean, it's strange, but in a good way that it's strange, because she gets so much enjoyment out of it, and most of the reaction to it has been positive, too.
And when you go out with her, it's kind of like going out with the mayor. My mom is naturally kind of very friendly and talks to people and makes friends with everybody. And I think now she thinks the tattoos are why she makes friends with everybody. But in reality, it's just, it's more this really interesting reciprocal thing that happens.
What does this one say? What does it say?
Them equals us.
That's cool. I like that one.
Well, it was utterly unexpected, but I enjoy it. Everything from some guy saying, nice ink, Granny, which is pretty, to somebody asking where I got it, or somebody showing their tattoos to me. How many people my age are going to be getting on an L and talking to a bunch of teenagers? So it gives me a chance to talk with all sorts of people that I probably would like to talk to, but normally you're not going to interact. People will say, I want to get inked. Hey, where do you go?
How's it going?
Today, Helen is getting a spray of stardust across her back.
I love the idea that we're all stardust, which we all are stardust, and that we're all 13.6 billion years old.
84-year-old skin can be tricky to tattoo. Dave McNair has been Helen's artist of choice from the start.
She's a sweetheart. She's most of the stuff she has on her are designs that she brought me. I may have made suggestions, little improvements or whatever. Most of it is her own ideas and stuff, Yeah, she's great. She's a great lady.
Helen says the pain has been minimal and well worth it. So has the cost, which she says is much less than the smoking habit she gave up years ago. And she has no regrets.
The tattoos express who I am. They express what I'm like inside on outside. But it made me feel then I'm not just some sweet little old lady. Not that I have anything against sweet little old ladies. I like sweet little old ladies. But it made me feel different. And it has ever since. It was nice meeting you. Have a good day.
And Helen Lambin has made the world just a little more colorful.